Good morning, everybody. It is currently Tuesday, January 21st, 2025. It's already starting, Dave. Stop. At 9:30 a.m. This is the Clark County School District AZAC meeting, the Attendance Zone Advisory Commission meeting. So first, to begin, we acknowledge that the land in which we gather is the territorial homelands of the Nuwu and the Mawapa Band of Paiutes and the Las Vegas Band of Paiutes. In conformance with the open meeting law, it is hereby noted that the agenda for the meeting of the Clark County School District Board of Trustees has been posted at the Clark County School District Administrative Center, Clark County School District website, and the Nevada Public Notice website. Let's see. The Attendance Zone Advisory Commission may take items on the agenda out of order, may combine two or more agenda items for consideration, and may remove an item from the agenda or delay discussion relating to items on the agenda at any time. The meeting agenda and any reference materials are available for viewing electronically at go.boardocs.com under the Meeting tab. Members of the public requiring special assistance or reasonable accommodations at the meeting, including translators for Spanish and other languages, are required to contact the Demographics and Zoning Department. The Attendance Zone Advisory Commission recognizes that it is a deliberative process, benefits greatly from public input and perspective. Those wishing to address the commission in person may may sign up to speak once the agenda has been posted by calling the Demographics, Zoning, and GIS Department during regular business hours, and at least 8 hours prior to the scheduled start of the meeting, or you may also fill out a yellow card. Yes, you, ma'am, right there. Fill out a yellow card, and if you'll give it to Miss Martha right there, she'll be happy to give it to us, and then we'll allow you to speak. Each member of the public will be granted 3 minutes to address the commission and shall remain on topic. Unfortunately, we are not able to answer questions or to make statements, but we will defer to the AZAC committee for that, or the staff. That's about all I'm supposed to read there. So before we get started, I do want to thank the commission. This will be our last meeting, public meeting for this commission. It's been an honor to be here this year. Everybody here did a fantastic job working together. And for those of you in the public, I want you to understand it is very hard for us to be up here and see and make these decisions or recommend these things to the school board. We know it's challenging for all of you as families, and we don't take that lightly, just so that you guys know. I could tell you the countless hours that this team has put in reviewing all of the data and trying to find the best ways to make the best use of the situation. So we don't take it lightly, just so that you guys know. And it's been an honor to be here and be the chair for the year. So thank you, everyone. With that, we will open up 1.0. Oh, I'm sorry. We have to do the roll call. Let's back up 1 second. Nicholas Fide, chair, is present. Dave Flatt.
Present.
Lance Arndt.
Present online.
Thank you, Lance. Diane Kinzel.
Present.
Noe Orozco.
Present. No, it's not working. Present.
Oh, wrong one, thank you.
Present.
There we go. John Shea.
Present.
Thank you, sir. Jess Torado.
Present.
Thank you. Matthew Tramp.
Here.
Tim Vicario.
Here.
Rudy Zamora.
Here.
Excellent. So we do have everyone here and a full quorum, so that's awesome. Okay, back to my favorite part. Lance, you got this for me, buddy? It is 1.01, the flag salute.
Sure, I got it. I have it.
Thank you, Lance. All right. Ready, begin there, Lance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lance. With that, we will close 1.01 and move on to 1.02, adoption of the agenda. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second. Uh-oh. Rock, paper, scissors. All right, so I have a motion by Dave Flatt and a second by Matthew Tramp. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Lance, may I have your vote, please?
Aye.
Thank you, sir. That will conclude 1.02. 2.01, approval of the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. So I have a first by Lance and a second by Noe. So could I please have your votes? All in favor? There we go. Thank you.
Aye.
That concludes 2.01. Moving on to 2.02 for reports. So this one goes to Ms. Murphy. Thank you, Ms. Murphy.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, members of the commission. I'd like to thank you all who attended the public input meetings on January 13th, 14th, and 15th. And I'd also like to thank all the community members who came to those public input meetings, emailed comments, spoke at those meetings, provided comment cards, and have participated in this process. Today's meeting is to discuss the proposals, consider public comment, and the AZAC formulate final attendance boundary recommendations according to AZAC Regulation 7111, that AZAC will review the public comments received and designate by majority vote a final recommendation for each of the focus areas. In developing alternatives and in making its recommendations, the Commission should follow all relevant district policies, regulations, procedures, and guidelines. Please participate in the discussion so that the recommendation and any concerns are clear to all commissioners. AZAC members should keep their trustees informed of the recommendations and any issues prior to the meeting with the Board of School Trustees, which is scheduled for February 27th at 5:00 p.m.
Excellent. Thank you, Ms. Murphy. I don't want to miss. We'll close 2.02 for the reports, and we will move on to 2.03, review of public input to adjust the attendance boundaries for elementary schools. Thank you, Ms. Martha. And this one is on 203, so that's on this one. Okay. Does this go to you, Miss Tracy, first? Or is this just for us to discuss?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Goes to you first?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Tracy, it's up to you.
Tracy Murphy for the record. On January 15th, a public input meeting was held for this focus area for the purpose of discussing possible rezoning for Judith Steele, Shelley Berkeley, Dawn and Dee Snyder, and Wayne and Tanaka elementary schools. This zoning evaluation this year is due to the location of Wayne Tanaka and Judith Steele elementary schools in high-growth areas where residential developments are expected to yield additional elementary school students in the coming years. Tanaka Elementary School and Steele are over 100% of program capacity, while Berkeley and Snyder have available capacity that could provide enrollment relief. There are two proposals that the Attendance Zone Advisory Commission brought forward for public input. Proposal 1 proposes rezoning students from Wayne Tanaka to Shelley Berkeley, from Wayne Tanaka to Dawn and Dee Snyder, and from Judith Steele to Dawn and Dee Snyder. Proposal 2 proposes the same rezoning, a different area in Area B on Proposal 2 map from Wayne Tanaka and Dawn and Dee Snyder Elementary School. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Ms. Murphy. We do have a public comment on this. Ms. Kim, please, if you don't mind, step up. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Kim. Kim has a comment card on 2.03. Are you guys ready? Thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Kim.
Good morning. My name is Kimberly Nimhard. I have 3 boys, 2 of which currently attend Steele Elementary and kindergarten, and my 3rd son, who will be starting, he's over there, who will be starting kindergarten in another year. When I first heard about the rezoning of Steele, no other word could describe my reaction than devastation and sadness. My boys have been a part of the school since August 2021, when my oldest went to kindergarten. Let's just take a second to remember what life was like trying to return to some semblance of normalcy for everyone after COVID. My oldest was just 5 years old, starting a new school after being on lockdown for the past year and missing the opportunity to do in-person preschool. He was very nervous to be in a new place with new people and learning how the whole school system worked. My son had a very tough time initially acclimating, and after working with the assistant principal, Mrs. Shipman, and getting him to a more suitable class, it was his new kindergarten teacher, Miss Wheel, that helped me. She spoke to me every day when I was worried, sad, or scared about my son getting comfortable in this new setting. My oldest has been thriving at Steele and was even just tested for GATE, and we are waiting for the results. Every year since my son has had amazing teachers that have been patient, kind, empathetic, and gracious with my family. My middle son started kindergarten this year, and I did not feel that initial panic like I did with my oldest. The reason I didn't feel any worries because I knew him from running chess club for years, which my oldest is a part of. The teacher knew my sons and brought me a sense of comfort. He also has an IEP for speech therapy and has built a great relationship with his speech therapist, and she has helped him so much. He has been very self-conscious about his speech, and she has helped build his confidence. My middle son has even told me that he likes how teachers know who he is because of his big brother. My kids haven't just created a school relationship with Steele, they established a family with them. I've had a very hands-on approach when it comes to my son's educations. I have been a part of different committees, participated in any fundraising opportunities to help with the school, and donate my time any way I can. I even helped form Steele's parent-teacher organization last year, and I am on the board secretary this year. I love the relationships not only my sons have developed, but me as well. My family feels comfortable and loved by Steele's teacher and administration. This rezoning of Steele not only disrupts my son's routine and comfortability, but essentially can have repercussions psychologically, with them having to be uprooted from what they know. The AZAC committee sees this rezoning as getting rid of 140 students and balancing numbers, but my kids are more than a number. Their feelings, fears, and concerns should not be dismissed. Having these students move to Snyder is a temporary solution to a long-term problem. If the district was to build an annex like they have done at Alamo, then it would take time to do this, and with that, I propose having a registration freeze until the annex is completed. There are currently 5 graduating 5th grade classes, which accounts for a minimum of 100 to 150 students. Once these kids graduate this year, it will drop the percentage of overpopulation greatly, and with this registration fees, it could get the numbers lowered even more. This would give the kids a chance to stay in their school and finish the education which they started. With this new rezoning, parents are denied the choice of even remaining or choosing to be transferred. Parents should be given the opportunity to decide where their children are going to school. When families decide where they will live, one of their considerations is what school their children will attend. They look into school rating, administration, teachers, diversity options, and much more. I personally moved this past summer in our new home, and the only stipulation my husband and I had was that we remain inside Steele School District.
Thank you so much, Ms. Kim. All right. There's no other comments on 2.03, correct? With that, I will move this to discussion. I'm assuming. Want me to ask?
This time we were ready to move to recommendation. We're going to move proposal 2 for recommendation for school zone change. So that's my motion, and for the map as is.
Okay, so moving proposal 2 motion forward, correct?
Correct.
All right, do I have a second on this one?
Second.
So I have a first with Matt and a second by Tim Vicario. May I have a vote, please? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody, any nays? No nays. Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Sorry. Yes, Martha. Okay, sorry, can we do that again? All in favor? Lance, could I also have your vote, please?
I know, I'm sorry. Weird.
Lance, did we lose you?
Aye.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, sir.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. No problem.
I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
Are we doing any grandfathering in this proposal?
There were no grandfather statements in this one. No, sir.
Is that something that we should consider?
I don't believe it's an option at this time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, I believe we're okay to close 2.03. We'll go ahead and close 2.03 at the moment and move on to 2.04, review of public input to adjust the attendance boundaries for middle, junior high schools. And back to you, Ms. Murphy.
Mr. Chair, members of the commission, this focus area has two proposals that the Attendance Zone Advisory Commission has moved forward. These proposals are to adjust the attendance boundaries of Roy W. Martin, Mario C., and Joanne Monaco, Del H. Robeson, and J.D. Smith Middle Schools, and Dwayne D. Keller Junior High School. The Board of School Trustees approved Revision 5 of the Capital Improvement Program that included a recommendation to convert Del H. Robeson Middle School to a choice high school. In order to facilitate this change, it is necessary to dissolve the Robeson Middle School attendance boundary. Rezoning consideration would be to the surrounding middle schools, including Martin, Monaco, and J.D. Smith Middle Schools and Keller Junior High School. The public input meeting for this focus area was held on January 14th, 2025, and 2 comments were presented at that meeting. The AZAC a couple of AZAC members also attended the SOT meeting at Robeson Middle School to hear any concerns from members of the SOT. Proposal 1 proposes rezoning students from Del H. Robeson to Mario C. and Joanne Monaco Middle School in Area A on Proposal 1. Area B is from Del H. Robeson Middle School to Roy W. Martin Middle School, and Area C is from Del H. Robeson Middle School to Dwayne D. Keller Junior High School. I will say that this proposal keeps 100% feeder school alignment for the elementary school in Area A, the elementary school in Area B, and the elementary school in Area C. Proposal 2 is rezoning students from Mario and Joanne Monaco Middle School to J.D. Smith Middle School. This area specifically, the Attendance Zone Advisory Commission may choose to recommend grandfathering of students currently enrolled in grades 6 and 7 within Area A. Therefore, only incoming grade 6 students and newly enrolled students to Area A would be reassigned each year. This proposed grandfathering is available in Area A due to students being rezoned from Monaco Middle School to J.D. Smith Middle School, as opposed to students being rezoned with Robeson attendance zone being dissolved. Area B is rezoning students from Del Robeson Middle School to Mario and Joanne Monaco Middle School. Area C is rezoning students from Del Robeson to Roy Martin Middle School. And Area D is rezoning students from Del Robeson to Dwayne D. Keller Junior High School.
Excellent. Thank you, Ms. Murphy. We don't have any comment cards on this one, correct? Thank you. So I will go to commission discussion. Any discussions? Ms. Diane?
Yeah, thank you, Chair. I would recommend Proposal 1 because I don't see the point of moving students from Monaco to Smith. That's not a necessary move, in my opinion. It's affecting Monaco, and we do have to make the change for Robeson. We do have to find the various schools for them, and I think Proposal 1 breaks up the students that we absolutely have to do. Adding another school, sending them to, creates moves and splits the student body up even more. So my recommendation is to go with Proposal 1.
Okay, Ms. Kinzel, did you want to move that to a motion, or was that just a discussion?
I would put, unless anybody has anything to add, I would put Proposal 1 forward.
For a motion? So I have a motion.
Point of order.
Yes, sir.
We haven't gone to public comment yet, so they
We-
can't.
Yeah.
We did.
They have to wait. Oh, you did offer that?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so Ms. Kinsel, you have a motion to move proposal 1 forward to, sorry. Say that again? I apologize. The point of order threw me off. I apologize.
Yeah, and also because it keeps, proposal 1 keeps it in alignment with the schools.
With feeder school.
So I would put proposal 1 forward to the trustees.
Got it. Okay.
And I second the motion.
Thank you. So we have a first from Diane, and we have a second from Tim. May I have your votes, please? All in favor? Please raise your hands. Lance, may I have your vote?
Aye.
Any nays? No nays. Thank you. That will conclude 2.04. We will, you're good, Martha? Thank you. We will move on to 2.05, review of public input to adjust the attendance boundaries for middle schools. I'm sorry, Ms. Murphy, I apologize.
Mr. Chair, members of the commission. This focus area, identified as M2, has one proposal that the Attendance Zone Advisory Commission has moved forward. This proposal is to adjust the attendance boundaries of Charles A. Silvestri and Deli Webb Middle Schools. The rezoning evaluation is due to the large Inspirata and West Henderson master plan developments under construction and the number of additional middle school students these are expected to yield in the Webb Middle School attendance zone in the coming years. Utilizing available capacity at Silvestri Middle School may provide some enrollment relief to Webb Middle School. The public input meeting for this focus area was held on January 13th. There were 2 comment cards presented by members of the community at that meeting, and we've received 7 emails in regard to this focus area. We've also attended with AZAC members the SOT meeting at Del Webb Middle School, as well as 2 meetings at the feeder elementary school that would feed to Silvestri Middle School rather than Del Webb Middle School with this rezoning. And that concludes my report.
Thank you so much, Ms. Murphy. We don't have any public comments for this one as well? Okay, thank you. I will move this to discussion of the commission. Yes, ma'am?
Mr. Chair, members of the commission, the Attendance Zone Advisory Commission also may choose to recommend grandfathering of students currently enrolled in grades 6 and 7 within the reassigned area. Therefore, only incoming grade 6 students and newly enrolled students to the area would be reassigned each year.
Thank you, Ms. Murphy. So whoever brings that to motion, make sure you read that, please. But I open it up to the commission for discussion. Diane?
Can I make a motion?
Oh, absolutely, Mr. Arndt, go for it.
I move that we accept proposal 1, including grandfathering as noted in the document.
Okay, so we have a motion to move proposal 1, grandfathering. The Attendance Zone Advisory Commission may choose to recommend grandfathering of students currently enrolled in 6th and 7th within the reassigned area. Therefore, only incoming 6th grade students and newly enrolled students to the area would be reassigned each year. Is that correct, Mr. Arndt?
Yes.
Do I
thank
have a
you.
second?
Second.
Thank you, Noe. So I have a first by Lance and a second by Noe. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Did you get that, Martha? There we go. All right. Any nays? Excellent. Thank you very much. That will conclude 2.05. We will move to 2.06, review of public input to adjust the attendance boundaries for high schools. Ms. Murphy.
Mr. Chair, members of the commission, this focus area identified as H1 has one proposal that the Attendance Zone Advisory Commission has moved forward for this evening, for this morning's public input. This proposal is to adjust the attendance boundaries of Liberty and Silverado High Schools. This rezoning evaluation is due to the large Inspirata and West Henderson master plan developments under construction and the number of additional high school students these are expected to yield in the Liberty high school attendance zone in the coming years. Utilizing available capacity at Silverado High School may provide some enrollment relief to Liberty High School. The public input meeting for this focus area was held on January 13th. There were 0 public comments at that meeting. There have been 2 SOT meetings that were held virtually with Liberty High School, and we received 2 emails in regards to this proposed rezoning. On Proposal 1, Area A is proposing rezoning from Liberty High School to Silverado High School. This rezoning actually improves feeder school alignment so that the middle school in this area has 100% feeder alignment to Liberty High School. It also, in Area B, from Liberty High School to Silverado High School, improves feeder school alignment from elementary to middle to high school so that the elementary to middle to high school feed to Silverado High School. That concludes my report.
Excellent, thank you so much. Ms. Murphy, do we have any public comment on this item, Ms. Martha? Nothing on this item. Thank you. I will open it up to the commission for discussion. Go ahead, Mr. Inouye.
Ms. Murphy, there's also a grandfathering aspect to this as well. Yes, so one thing that I do want to just add is early on in the process, we did look at an alternative proposal. It is one that we did not end up moving forward with. And I think that this proposal that we have before us is the best one, the most ideal one, because of the feeder school alignment at the 2 different levels that it's being impacted. And so at this moment, I would move with Proposal 1, including the grandfathering as it is stated in the document.
Thank you, Mr. Inouye. So I have a motion to move Proposal 1 with grandfathering. The Attendance Zone Advisory Commission may choose to recommend grandfathering of students currently enrolled in grades 9, 10, and 11 within the reassigned areas. Therefore, only incoming grade 9 students and newly enrolled students to the areas would be reassigned each year. Is that correct, sir?
Correct.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Rudy had a second on this one. Lance, he beat you. Sorry.
Dang.
It was close though, Lance. May I have a vote? All in favor?
Aye.
You guys good down there? You got your votes? Martha, did you catch her? Okay. And Lance, I'm sorry, did you have a vote as well?
Aye.
Thank you. Any nays? Thank you. That will conclude 2.06. All right. With that, I move to, let me make sure I'm not missing anything, guys. Sorry. Diane, you good?
No, I'm trying.
Okay, sorry. 2.07, calendar dates and times. This is our final meeting before we meet with the trustees, February 27th at 5 p.m. right here in this building, correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. So there's no action needed on this item, so therefore I will go ahead and close out. What number was that, 2.07? Thank you. I'll close 2.07 and move to 3.01, public comment on items not listed as action items on this agenda. Do we have any additional? Thank you.
I have a comment, if I might, Mr. Chair.
Really, John?
I'll make it fast.
Okay,
I
go for it,
promise.
sir.
No, I'd just like to take a minute to thank Tracy and her team and everyone else that's involved in behind the scenes, all the work that you do on the CCSD side. I mean, it's a year-round process, and I'm constantly impressed with the amount of data that you compile from, current student enrollment, proposed building, transportation, feeder school. I mean, there's so much that goes into this, and the time that you take outside of the meeting to look at multiple scenarios. I mean, all of these we vetted so many times. We looked at so many different ways, trying to change numbers to find a feasible option to bring forward. So I just want to thank you for the amount of time and effort that you put into presenting us with information that we can use to move forward with this, because it's not an easy process, and we appreciate it. So thank you.
I will certainly second that one, for sure. We got a third, a fourth, a ninth. Oh, we're all there. Thank you, John. That was great. Anybody else? Oh, Jess?
Yes. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Just for the record, I wanted to acknowledge the families and the parents that are here today. Your comments were noted by the board. The motion passed. Specifically, the explanation obviously will come further and later on once everything is brought up to the school board. But I did want to acknowledge the families and the parents and the folks that are here to actually make these public comments, and even the families that were not aware of the meetings that we hold every morning. So to Ms. Kim, thank you for being present. Thank you for speaking for your family, and thank you for speaking for your community. We appreciate it. And if you have family members and schools and everybody else that you know, let them know to come to that meeting coming up with the school board. Okay? We hope to see you there, Ms. Kim.
Thank you, Ms. Jess. I appreciate that as well. Anyone else? Excellent. I will move away from public comment 3.01, and I will move to adjournment. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Rudy moved it, and Tim second. Thank you. All in favor? Aye?
Aye.
Thank you. Lance?
Aye.
Got it. Thank you, sir. Meeting is currently adjourned January 21st, 10:02. Thank you, everyone.